Y'all really let the guy that does all this talking get his own podcast? Get it together, man. Yo, yo, yo.
Yep.
It's Big Mall. I'm here today with another episode, a special episode. This is a different episode. Um, how should I say it? I'm here with my wife, my best friend, my everything. I'm just looking at her face right now. That's why I'm trying not to laugh. But man, yeah, we here. And I don't know, man. I get a lot of questions about our relationship from like different people. How long y'all been together? How'd y'all get together? Et cetera, et cetera. You know, y'all been together so long. Yeah, we've been together for 12 years. So that's a long time. And we still young. So that means we got together very, very young. So, what better way to answer those questions and to talk about the relationship than with my wife, the person I'm involved with. So, first off, how you doing today, ma'am?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I'm blessed and highly favored. um, oh, my bad. I hope y'all doing good today. You know, hope y'all had a great week. And if you get to rest this weekend, please do so. Rest, take your time, and reset for the next upcoming week. So, but yeah, man, it's been a hot week. Finally got it over and done with. And it's time for chill mode this weekend. Last weekend, we was out and about. Me and my wife went out with some friends Friday night, and then Saturday night, I went out with my mom, and we had a good time. So this weekend, I'm taking it slow. And that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, so let's start this thing off. So what did you first think of me when you first met me? Like your honest opinion. What did you before we really got to know each other on a different level as far as like personal backgrounds and all that other stuff? Like what was the first impression that I gave off to you? What would you say?
Well, are we talking about when I first met you in person or when we was texting on Facebook?
No. We can go off like when you first saw me. When we first saw each other for the first time in person. Not online, the pictures and whatnot. What did you think about me when you first saw me?
That I finally met my friend that was a goofball. Like
Yeah.
And was kind of flirting with you just a little bit.
Okay. Interesting.
And you know that. Don't even lie. You knew what was happening, sir.
I'm not gonna lie. I like hearing this sometimes. You know, fellas, y'all know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes we like hearing our lady, talk about it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. When I first saw you, I said to myself, this girl is bubbly. She's very energetic. Of course, I thought, of course I was like, oh, she cute or whatever. But I was like, dang, I could tell she has one of those personalities that people gravitate towards because she just always very, very high spirited. That's what I took from that first meeting that we had. But y'all, she had a boyfriend. I didn't know the guy was her boyfriend though. I didn't know that. I didn't know the dude was her boyfriend. But it's not like we was doing nothing crazy.
No, we wasn't.
We wasn't like touching each other or whatnot. But I wasn't, because she was with some people. I was with some people. And we met at the mall. And I'm not gonna lie, I wore like a fresh outfit because I wanted to see what I wanted to make sure that I look good, and I wanted to make sure I make a first impression. So I wore that. I wore a fresh outfit. I can't remember what I was wearing. I'm pretty sure I had a chain on.
I remember what you was wearing.
What was I?
You was wearing like some long shorts that came down to your knees, but then you was wearing a old basketball jersey, like that was a long jersey, and then you was wearing your silver basketball chain you used to wear all the time.
I was still in the big clothes. I was still in the big clothes era. Do you need something to sit down on? Just asking. Y'all can see her. She just like she been wiping that chair off for the past I don't even know, feel like 10 minutes. Yeah, that was the big clothes era. I'm ashamed of the way I used to dress. But I had to make sure I made a good impression. You know, even though I wasn't even liked, I didn't know nothing about you. It wasn't like I was trying to look attractive to you. I just, I wanted to make sure I looked good. I wanted to make sure I presented myself in a good way. I didn't want you to see me and be like, ugh, what's he wearing? I want you to be like, okay, he a cool dude and he can dress.
Reminded everybody we met when I was 16 and he was 18. I was a sophomore in high school and he was a freshman in college.
Yeah, we met, but we were on the app, a website. It wasn't even an app.
Yeah.
It was a website called My Yearbook at the time. Now it's, what is it? Meet Me now?
Yeah.
Okay, Meet Me. And I was, it was that little game, that little, what is it, matching or whatever it is called?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I think we matched, and I saw that she was the next county over, about 15 minutes away from me. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe we can at least get to know each other. But yeah, I saw the profile picture, and she was on her, I found out later on that picture came from her family vacation. And I was like, oh. But anyway, in the picture, I was like, oh, she look cute. Okay. Cute blonde. Cute blonde. Yeah, cute blonde girl. But I was not aware of her age at the time. Then I found out, I said, wait, whoa. I was used to dating girls the same age as me. And then, of course, I was 18. So I'm like, in my eyes, I'm grown. I'm 18. Anything 18 and above is grown. If it's 18 and under, then you a kid. Kind of. That's how I felt in my eyes. If you ain't 18 or like 17, if you 16 and under, nah. But I don't know. But yeah, once I found out her age and whatnot, that wasn't a thing because I wasn't even thinking about dating. I had a girlfriend. at the time. And it was a long distance relationship. And I don't know, I thought I knew what love was. I didn't find out what love was until me and this woman got together. Then I found out what love was. But people ask all the time, how did y'all end up to where y'all are today, which is married with a child, and just kind of thriving. How did we get to this point? How do you think we got to this point?
We learned from our mistakes and we struggled along the way, but here we are now. God helped us through a lot.
Yeah, you're right. He definitely did. He did. We've been through literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
Together and in our own personal lives, family, friends, all types of jobs, all that stuff. We went through together. We had a lot of fun moments and a lot of bad moments and all of that stuff. But you know, I don't know. We always conquer the problems. I feel like couples give up too easily nowadays. Or some, you know, they only in it when everything is going good, and then when stuff starts going bad, they want to check out.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy is making a lot of money and he not making as much money because he gets fired or whatever the case is, and then, you know, now it's a problem. Or vice versa, if she making a lot of money and then all of a sudden she loses her job and she's not making a lot of money and this, that, and the third, he no longer wants to be with her. Like, I don't know, man. It's people don't realize that you got to go through the struggle to get to the top, and you can't give up on your partner. You can't give up on the person that you claim that you love. You can't give up when things get hard, because it's not gonna be perfect 24/7. You're not gonna have just a bunch of good old grand moments throughout the course of the relationship.
That's
all
right.
the time. You know, it's a battle. It's an ongoing battle, because you got to deal with life. You got to, you know, love each other through everything life throws at you, all the things that goes on, you know, around the world, and you got to have difficult conversations. You know, self-esteem issues, whatever the case is. Oh, look at it, it's raining. It's raining.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think people understand that, man. But where I got another question for you.
Okay.
When did you, because I'll tell you my answer, but when did you know that you wanted something more than a friendship with me? When was that moment? Or what was that moment?
Well, I could say, like, you know, like when we was friends, you was always there for me. Back when, you know, I left the boyfriend I was with to go back to my ex, and, you know,
Yeah,
that caused a lot of issues. And then kind of hard to tell. I think maybe at the moment at Strike Zone, and it was literally kind of like out of a movie, in all honesty, because like we was just laughing and giggling. All of a sudden, like, we was just staring at each other, like, in us, like, looking at each other in our eyes, and like, but we were searching, like, soul, like, looking into each other's souls, and our faces slowly just started moving and moving close to each other. But we didn't end up kissing. So I think something interrupted. I don't know, but we came out that trance, and then kind of just changed from there.
I'll never forget that moment. It's like we were the only two in the entire building.
Yeah.
I had never had a moment like that ever in my life.
Like out of a freaking movie.
That was crazy. Like,
yes.
It's like I was stuck. It's like I was stuck and I couldn't. Wow, yeah, that was a moment. That was. I feel like maybe that was two moments. It was two moments for me. That moment and the moment where I was vulnerable. Like, okay, this is how I knew. I was never vulnerable with a girl, like, as far as like letting her know how I feel about anything. You wouldn't know what I'm dealing with personally. You would not know. I would just put that to the side. I would bury that for the sake of the relationship or the friendship or the conversation. You wouldn't know. But in this case, we had gotten so close to that when I was going through things with my ex, you know, who was my girlfriend at the time. I was going through things. We were going through things, and I hadn't been really saying much, but I just broke down, and I remember crying to you and opening up to you about everything that was going on with that relationship. And then, you know, I never had a woman other than my mama wipe the tears from my eyes and, you know, tell me I deserve better. It's gonna get better, and I don't deserve the things that I was going through within that relationship. If you know, you know, which not too many people know. But when you did that, I was like, nah, this girl really cares for me. She really cares for me. This is different. This is. I was like, that's love. That's love right there. You could have made it. You could have been like awkward about it, or like standoffish. During that moment or after that moment, like, oh, he a guy, he crying, oh, he weak. Another, you didn't think like that, and that meant a lot to me. And then on top of that, that moment that you just spoke of at Strike Zone, when we had that moment, that's when it hit me like, I think I like this girl, like a lot. This guy is, wow, I don't know. Maybe this is more than a friendship, because am I supposed to be feeling butterflies by looking at this girl? Like, are we supposed to be? It's like we were in the moment, but I couldn't like get out of the moment. It's like it was just happening, and all I had to do, like, I had no choice but to like accept it and be in it. Like, I couldn't move out of it. And when we were in that moment, and afterwards, after I went home, I said to myself, like, nah, I don't know if we can just be friends. I don't know. I'm starting to like her. I'm starting to want to talk to her more and more. I'm starting to want to hang with her more and more. I want to learn more about her. I'm starting to not check my phone when I'm with her, like all of those different things. But let me tell y'all how I almost messed it up. I'll tell you how I almost messed it up.
I'm listening.
We
all listening.
Yeah. Shouts out to everybody. But I almost messed it up. They say old habits die hard, right? So yeah, this is the ex who was like my ex, but wasn't my ex. It was like a weird in between ish thing going on with us. And yeah, she started like trying to kind of like weasel her way in to keep me, because I know she felt it drifting away, or felt me drifting away. I know she felt that, and she tried to like lure me back in or keep me, and by just saying all of the things that a person wants to hear or likes to hear, she started saying all of that stuff. And me still being young and realizing, like, you dummy. She's already hurt you by doing the same thing 2 times in a row. And, on top of that, like, come on, man, you gotta believe when people show you who they really are the first time. Don't give them more than one time and show you. They show you the first time, you gotta take that. And you gotta take that and learn from it and leave. So, but I almost didn't do that. I almost went back to that, and I can't remember. Well, I must have left my phone on the table at the food court or something like that. And I think you read the message, or you read a message, or
no, your phone lit up.
Oh, okay.
And I saw it was her, and I was like,
Right.
I know damn well. Yes, I'm cousin.
Yeah. And this was before fake ID. Not fake ID. This was before Face ID.
Yes, way before. And your phone, you didn't even have a lock on your phone, I don't think. So I just like unlocked.
Nah,
yeah.
I didn't. I don't think I did. Yeah. She seen.
And you said that you were all. I love you too, but you will always have a special place in my heart.
Jeez. I can't believe I said that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I even thought that was. I can't believe I thought that was love. Skyping somebody at a certain time of day, having to only Skype a person at a certain time of day, and being hours of a whole different time zone, hours away, thinking that was love. You can't physically touch them. You can't feel their energy. You can't do nothing but look at them from behind the screen, or hear their voice on the phone, or text them. I thought that was love. But yeah, I almost messed that up. And then I came back, and were you gone?
Yeah.
Like outside?
I was going outside.
your cousin told me something happened or something like that. Y'all gotta remember, man, this was 500 years ago. So,
oh God.
I learned what happened, and yeah, I literally had to chase her down, and I had to basically. I don't want to sound like egotistical, but I really did have to like make a decision. Like, do I really want to? Is that what I really want, or is this what I want? Like, is this? I have a chance to leave this behind and go here and see what could happen, what this could be, and all of these feelings. I feel I can explore them. The opportunity is here, or I could just stay where I'm at and probably most likely eventually get hurt again and just not learn from anything. So I had to chase her down. I had to do the thing, man. I had to apologize. I had to win you back. I had to, well, I don't know, like win you, but I just had to just.
You gotta make a choice. I told you gotta make a choice right then and there.
Yeah, I had to make a choice, and I had to do a grown man, even though I wasn't grown. I had to make a grown man decision first and foremost, apologizing, and then second, like just owning up to it and saying, you know what, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. This is what I want. This is what I want. And then she made them first move kiss wise. She kissed me first.
Before we started dating.
Before we even made it like official, she kissed me first. We dropped her cousin off. We went to a stop sign. We got to a stop sign in the neighborhood. Me wanting to be nosy, trying to figure out what her cousin had been whispering about the entire way to her house. She kissed me, and I was stuck like Chuck. I was like, whoa. Whoa. It's like I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised. And then that's when I knew, like, this is your move. What you gonna do? She shot her shot, like, before that was even a thing. But she shot her shot. Now what you gonna do, Mr. Jamal? So, where you were like, kind of like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. He ain't gonna kiss me back. He don't like me like that. But we were going back to the mall. So I said, man, you know what? Ain't no way I'm gonna let this slip away, because I'm gonna end up regretting it. So then I kissed you, and we got to the mall. And before we made it into the mall, I kissed you again. And we ended up walking in the mall holding hands. And we walked in there, and some of our friends was in there, and they seen us holding hands, and they knew what it was after that. They knew what it was after that.
They was all just waiting for us to get together.
They were just waiting for it. Yeah, they were all waiting for it. They all I had one friend that was treating me like I was LeBron James. And he was like, you got a decision, either stay in Cleveland or go to Miami, where it's nice and sunny and the weather, like, he was like, all the weather is nice and all that stuff, or you can stay in Cleveland where no one wants to go to vacation in Cleveland. He was like, you've been in Cleveland long enough, it's time for you to make a move and get out of there and go see what this new city has to offer, and go over here where you're welcome with open arms. And I'm like, yeah, that's a crazy analogy, but okay. But
made sense.
I did. Yeah. It was a funny little analogy, but yeah, I came on to Miami, and I've been in Miami ever since.
Pretty much.
I've been in Miami ever since. Like, I've been there. We had a couple of hiccups by that. I mean, breakups, but yeah, I've been in Miami ever since. And oh man, I it's hard for me to give people advice on like relationships, as far as being together this long because I'm only 30 and you're 28. So we're not old,
No.
but we're older and old enough to give the advice. But I still feel like sometimes we 20, 18 years old, 18, 16 years old. Sometimes I feel like that. And well, that's a good thing, they say. We still feel young, we still feel youthful, but still, it's my best advice that I try to give people is to just, you gotta listen to your partner's needs, listen to them when they vent, don't shut them out, don't make it feel like they're not able to open up to you. And then when they do open up to you, you have to put yourself in their shoes the best way as possible and try to understand what they're feeling and why they're feeling that way. And then the biggest thing is being able to hold yourself accountable when you're wrong. When they tell you that you did something that made them feel uncomfortable, or you said something to make them feel uncomfortable, you have to be able to take that. So you have to be able to take that and make the changes. You got to be able to make the changes and sacrifice your ego because you want the relationship to keep going. And if one person ain't happy, then it ain't going nowhere. You both got to be happy. You both got to be happy. And
that's right.
That's the key. Y'all both have to be happy. Everything, as long as y'all are happy and communicating, then everything else will just fall in line. Honestly. Everything else fall right in line. As long as you work together and be open with each other about what you want, what you need, what needs to be done, what needs to change, then y'all will be good. Y'all will be okay. Excuse me. But yeah, it's fun. I love it. I love our relationship. We can be serious. We can joke around. We can make jokes without someone getting seriously offended and running off and crying in the other room.
Yeah.
And it being awkward. I don't think that's ever happened. I don't think we've ever joked and then somebody just immediately stops laughing and runs off. No. I don't think that's ever happened. And we went from, I moved in with her and her mom in 2015.
Was it really 2015? No, it was in 2014. No, it was.
No, it was 15. It was 2015.
Yeah, it was 2015.
And my Jeep stopped working, and it was hard for me to get back and forth to Walmart with no transportation. So I moved in with y'all. Eventually, I got the Jeep fixed because your cousin fixed it.
Yeah.
So we were good. Man, this girl had a Toyota Corolla, and
Dirty.
She couldn't even.
No, Toyota Corolla. Oh yeah, I did.
You had a white Toyota Corolla.
I did.
After the Honda.
Yeah.
That Toyota got repossessed. And we hid it from her mom for a while. A long time. Just to show you what we've been through. Like I said, there's nothing that we have not been through. This girl, we hid it from her mom. Like we hid the fact. And we just made up a lie and said that her friend had it for work or something like that. And we were just using my Jeep for us to get back and forth to our jobs. But really, that car was gone. And we ended up going all the way to Savannah, which is about an hour away. Almost. Maybe 45 minutes away. Scrambled up the money to get the car back and then drove it all the way back. Meanwhile, my Jeep is on this last leg because this is 2015. I got that Jeep in 2010. And my Jeep had been through 5 years of abuse and running hot. But she drove like a champ all the way to that place without running hot. And we ended up making it to the place and then driving back home. And the only way your mama found out because the letter came in the mail.
The letter came in the mail.
That's the only way she found out. And by that time, it's like you can't even get mad.
Nope. Because it was like $1,800, $1,900. So we scrapped up the money.
Yeah, we
made it work.
I took out like 2 loans.
I took out a loan. Remind y'all, we was young and stupid back then. Okay, I wasn't working.
Yeah, I was 21.
Yeah.
21.
Like,
21 going on 22.
learn the lesson, okay? It sucks.
Yeah, I'm 21. You were 19. You know, we were still very young.
And then that's when we found out. I was just about to start my job too, and that's when we found out we was expecting to have Aaliyah.
Yep. Yeah. That was wild. I can't believe we. But we got the car back. We had the car for a minute before, you know, we ended up. What happened to it? What did it? Did it stop working, or we just said, you know what, these payments too much? I can't remember. Now,
no, we had the car even after Aaliyah was born. We had it. It was almost paid off.
Yeah, but
something happened to it. Something like engine wise, and they warranty didn't cover it. So I said, F it. They can come get it, and I'll just pay off the rest of it.
Well, yeah, it was something like that. Yeah. Because we ended up having it after the fact. After we got it back, after we went through all that stuff.
Yeah, we had it like 2 or 3 more years, and I said, F it. And we ended up getting another car anyway. So.
Nah, we ended up getting another car. We ended up getting that good old Ford Fusion because eventually the Jeep just was like done.
It was done.
Eventually that Jeep was like, okay, look, I'm tapping out. I'm tired. Like it's time. It's time.
That good old Jeep.
And that Jeep said it's time. Like if you knew me when I had that Jeep, then you know me for a very long time. You knew me if I had that green Jeep Cherokee, that good old '98 Jeep Cherokee with the big old. I think probably size 15 speakers in the back. I don't know what size 12, something like that. But anyway, yeah, if you knew me, you knew me for a long time. But that just goes to show you we've been through a hell of a lot. From, like I said, living with her mom to getting our first apartment together, 1 bedroom, overly expensive.
$669 a month.
$669 a month, crazy. But nowadays it's like you can't even find that.
So. Nope.
But that, then we went through 2 trailers?
Yep.
2 trailers to my mom's house. Left my mom's house. We went back to my mom's house. And then shout out to my mom for opening them doors up twice. because that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then to the house that we are in now. So yeah, we bounced around a lot. You know, me, Aaliyah, and a host of pets. That we had. So I say all that to say this. You know, it's all about whether you're willing to go through hell and back with the person you're with. If you're not willing to go through all the storms, then just stay your behind single, because it's not gonna be sunshine all the time. So if you're not willing to go through a whole bunch of unexpected moments that's gonna test you and test y'all relationship, then you may as well not get involved with someone. And I won't even be funny and say or get with someone that rich, because rich people have rich people problems.
Mm-hmm.
And the richest people are the most depressed people. So you will still go through a whole bunch of stuff, even if you have more money than you can count. So, but yeah, so you just got to be willing to stay down with the person you're with through it all, and love them throughout everything, and y'all will be all right. Oh, before we go ahead and plug in all your social media accounts, because she a professional gamer.
I'm not a professional.
She be all over the United States and stuff like that, while I be working my 9 to 5.
I work too.
She barely be home, and I be sad and I be crying. And she, nah, I'm playing. Okay, she says she's not professional, but the way she plays, you would think she's you would think that she's played like the best whoever the best person in gaming is in the world. You would think she plays some Chinese war vet in all these video games because she be in there doing her thing. So, go ahead and plug in your information. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Why?
Go ahead. Go ahead and tell them. Go ahead and tell them what you do. We ain't worried about your 9-to-5 job. Tell them what you do. Tell them what you be doing.
I stream on Twitch. I stream Fortnite and Call of Duty mostly, and some other games when I'm alone and bored.
So what's your gamer tag? Where can the people find you and all your gaming content and TikToks and all of that stuff that you young people indulge in?
Well, TikTok and YouTube is Soulfire 02 was 02. And then Twitch is Soul_Fire 02. Happy.
Yeah, hey man, I'm just saying. I want you to put in. I mean, I don't know who games and who doesn't. I might have a bunch of hardcore gamers that have subscribed to this podcast or will subscribe to this podcast in the future. Wink, wink. Whoever you may be. You never know. There may be some hardcore gamers and they looking for good content to watch or people to play with, whoever. So, yeah, she go hard in Fortnite and Call of Duty. She go hard. Y'all need to check out her videos because she be killing it. Me, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I be doing my thing. I'm a hardcore gamer myself. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't lie.
I have my days where I be good and then other days where I be like a 2-year-old. It's all good though. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I be really doing. So and that's talking to y'all and my video content. But I wanted to get my wife on here. So I wanted y'all to know the queen of the house. The princess of the house is our daughter. And the king is me. But the queen, I want y'all to hear from the queen. So little does she know, this ain't the last time that y'all gonna hear from her on the podcast. Little does she know. She gonna be back. She just don't know it yet. Now she know. Now she know. But did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on everything. Soulfire02. Make sure y'all follow her and give her a follow, give her a subscribe. Like and share, comment on the videos, save the videos. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know what to do for me. Y'all know what to do. Y'all go ahead and save this episode, listen to this episode, pass it on to a friend, to a loved one, to somebody that needs to hear it. Or you can just play this back whenever you feel like you're down and out in the dumps in your relationship. And you know that you just have to get through it if you want to stick to it. That's a bar, because I'm a rapper. Psych. I ain't no rapper. Well, I used to be. But that's another story for another time. But anyway. That's another story for another time. But hey, man, I hope you. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely tell y'all about that at another day.
Yeah.
But I hope that y'all have a great week. I hope that y'all be awesome and y'all do the things y'all need to do. Hey, man, it's starting to get hot. Drink y'all water. Please stay hydrated. Don't be out here falling out. Because if you do, and I end up finding out that you fall out, I'm gonna say I told you so. And yeah, man, chase y'all goals and dreams, man. Love everybody. God loves you. Big Mall signing out. Soulfire signing out.
Bye.
And I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode. Peace.